Welcome back to Behind the Lines. I'm Graham Knight. Now it's time to turn our attention to the Air Force Falcons, who are going bowling this year in Texas. They'll take on the Louisville Cardinals in the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl in Dallas on December 28th. Louisville from the ACC was 6-6 on the season. The Falcons finished the regular season at 9-3, tied for first place in the Mountain Division of the Mountain West Conference, tied with Utah State. But the Aggies went on to the conference championships by virtue of their win over Air Force during the regular season. The Falcons lost 2 in-conference games this season by just 1 score, and they also lost to Army in the Commanders Classic. But after the 3-3 COVID season, where 36 players took turnbacks, the 2021 Air Force Falcons squad put on a torrid offense, leading the nation in rushing with an average of 341 yards per game. The Falcons were the only team in college football to rush for more than 4,000 yards on the year and were second only to Army in rushing touchdowns at 42. They also trailed only Army in time of possession. A big part of their success was junior fullback Brad Roberts, who led the Mountain West in rushing with 1,275 yards. That's tops for any fullback in Air Force's storied history. But the Air Force Falcons defense was equally as strong, virtually tied with Boise State for the fewest points allowed. It was anchored by 2 seniors who actually will be graduating this month and going on to start their military careers. Linebacker Demonte Meeks showed his presence on the very first play of the season, registering a sack against Lafayette. Cornerback Milton Bugg III has come up with key interceptions all season long. After a strong 2019 season, Meeks was the leading tackler, and Bugg led the team in pickoffs that year. Both players took the turnback option during the COVID-shortened 2020 campaign, and while they don't have regrets about those decisions, watching from their couches,
it was really rough to see them do their thing and not be there. I felt a little bit out of place for the first couple of games.
Motivation, that's what it was. Just having to sit out a full year, a full calendar year from football, it was definitely motivating.
For Meeks, an engineering major outside Cleveland, the turnback year was an opportunity to hone his craft in the work world.
I was there as an intern, mainly working on civil engineering and construction documents and things like that, and learning about master planning and how utilities work and how the process works and how you even negotiate with the client, talking millions of dollars, and get their ideas on paper and reality.
For Bugg, an Arizona native, it was a chance to bulk up physically and dig into some of the finer points of the game.
I've been studying more offense lately rather than defense, because defense is all just reaction to what the offense does. So if you can know what they're going to do beforehand, just recognizing route concepts before they even happen.
And that intelligence on the field is just one of the things that impressed their head coach.
Trey, he has maturity beyond his years, does a great job of being able to reach teammates. Just one of those guys that's level-headed, great competitor, remarkable young man.
And on Meeks?
An amazing work ethic, just his maturity, his focus, his intensity, and the passion for everything that he does. Nobody puts in more time in regards to extra study of film than he does. He gets his dinner and he goes right into the film room there from about 7 to who knows how late, sometimes in the evenings. And to be able to do that and still be an engineering major at the Air Force Academy, it tells you he has his priorities in order. But more than anything else, he's got a way where he can, again, be dialed in and really focus on whatever it is that he goes to attack.
And that prep work is something the graduating linebacker takes pride in, especially when it comes to playing a rivalry academy squad.
Prep school, triple option. You know, coming in as a freshman, all you look at is triple option. And then seeing them actually studying my sophomore year, junior year, senior year, super senior year, you're looking at it for a long time.
But now, as their season and time at the academy winds down, there will be a chance to reflect on their time in Colorado Springs.
Definitely gained an appreciation for the school and everything that it's been able to teach me, not only as a future officer, but also as a man. In order to gain those characteristics I was lacking when I first came here, definitely feel confident going into the Space Force.
And by the way, should Air Force win its bowl game, this group of seniors will have had the rare distinction of being part of 2 10-win seasons. When Behind the Lines returns, we're going to give you a glimpse at some of the spirit videos being created for this year's matchup between Army and Navy. Stick with us. Behind the Lines will be right back after this.